Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? So we're here back with another video, and it's been a while. I'm back here with Mr. St. Louis, and we just have we just have some quick topics we want to discuss and talk about. So St. Louis, what going on? Good, everything popping.
Yeah, everything cool,
I should be calling it okay, but my bad.
Yeah. Apparently he forget earlier and then he didn't even get my mask. I mean, like, look at this, right? It's supposed to be a partnership now, boy, and he forget, but it's all good in the hood,
Whatever. Okay, but anyway, so we just want to talk about women.
Oh my gosh. I never thought this topic would have come up.
Okay. Right, so tell me, right? I've been in a relationship. Well, the foreigner, right? I'll just say foreigner, right? So explain to me why we were just talking. I see she goes on, she starts us, and I replied to it now, right? And she was like, people talking behind my back and whatever, and I was like, I hope it's not me you're talking about. That's a joke now, but that's a joke, right? So tell me why she'd be like, yeah, you just be talking behind my back and whatnot, and oh, I's a woman because I's a woman and my mother is my boyfriend and my sister is like my father because why I taking advice from them. Like, I don't understand. Like, these people think that they could just, walk over and do whatever. Just because I took advice from my mother or I take advice from my sister, or I listen to what they say. Like, what? I'm a woman because of that. I'm not a real man. No. What's a real man, boy?
Boy, well, some people that say being a man is like having your own money, having your own things. As my granny does say, when you have your own keys and you could put in and turn on your own doorknob, I guess that defines you as being a real man or having a job or, being able to financially provide. I guess that's what.
Okay, so then I see manless.
I
see manless man that exists then because why I rent my own place, I have my own thing. I have two jobs, so I know I don't only have one job. I have two jobs, and if you two pop off, we might have three jobs. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But three jobs, and plus on top of that, I'm working 24/7 and any. Listen, if I had a girlfriend, I could more than 1,000,000,000% provide for her. So I don't think that's what a real man is. I honestly don't think so.
I don't know. I just always
because
wonder about that.
Let me think what a man's supposed to be. Right? Like, yeah, he providing for your family or whatever, but how a lot of people providing for the family and they're still going out and sleeping with other women and stuff. Like, like be real. Like, what is a real man? And the fact that it even have a term as a quote-unquote real man, I find that term shouldn't even exist. Like, I'm not saying and I'm not trying to be fruity or say anything wild, anything wild, but like, be real, right? When I think about it, right? The stereotype that you're going to put that, somebody's a real man because why they have muscles and, the
they look real, I mean, they're looking buff.
The buff, and there's this macho man, and at the end of the day, most of those people that still treat women like shit, and most of them are womanizers.
I guess, as I say, looks is not everything. It's the heart. I don't know if I'm going off topic, but
you see, I wanted to get to that part because at the end of the day, right?
But it has
right?
different words for this thing.
It gets wilder because you could be the nicest guy possible, and the nice guys just always finish.
That I was going to say. It had different words for these kind of things. Like, it had the good guy, right? The good guy who he was able to go all out for this woman. It does have a lot of women out here who will be like, I need a good man or whatever the case may be. That's what they does be saying, right? Because they had so much bad in their life, or not even bad. They might have had somebody who was treating them okay, but at the end of the day, when I mean okay, like they were treating them alright to an extent, but at the end of the day, they still, cheating but it have good fellas out there, good fellas who 100% loyal, who will treat the woman the best, right? And these women will be like, you know, well, I need a good man, right? And when they get a good man, it's like I just hear people say, when you get something good, you finally get something good in your life.
Yeah.
You're not too sure how to go about it. And it could be because they had so much bad experiences. Like it's not fully their fault, but it's because they had so much bad experiences or whatever situations they went through. It's like they have to know how to say it. They have to change their whole aspect of how how
Yeah,
to
how-
treat this
because-
person because
yeah,
they're so
like-
accustomed
Being treated like
being
shit.
treated like shit.
Because, like, for example, right? If a broken person, I don't want to say woman or man because I don't want to go into prejudice that woman is shit on men and shit on men is dog on woman.
True.
I don't want to go into
It's
prejudice.
basically both
because
sides.
it's both
It-
sides.
it's
So
basically
when
both
our next
sides.
human decides to go with another human, I realize they see what thing, right? If one person broken and the next person not broken, what tends to happen is that broken person will break that person who was not broken.
Mm.
And that is what happens in most case scenarios.
Yeah.
Rare times you'll see that the broken person, the person who wasn't broken, heal the person that was broken. The only way that could happen is if the person who not broken was broken already and they will heal themselves.
Mm.
Right? And there's the mind-boggling thing to me, right? Because if you're a broken person, right, you're going into a relationship with trust issues and with a lot of baggages that the other person don't have. Or that person already conquered. You have trust issues for like simple things like that person going out or enjoying themselves and they're not even the loyal. They're not treated. They're not that type of vibes. I'm looking at you as the next husband/wife, and because you with your broken self, you had trust issues so because your next partner that went out and sleep with Sherry, James, all of them, right? You understand? And now you have trust issues. You looking and that's a problem when in reality there is no problem because why? A person in love with you, they just want to go out that one night.
I mean, in that case, let me say in that case whether man or woman, this is why you have to get to know the person. You understand? Because what you're saying is actually facts, but at the end of the day too, that could actually happen. Like, sometimes whether it's a woman or a man, they go in a party, they see somebody else, they might get them a little wine, and you know what they say. Whining does lead to touching, and touching does lead to something else. You understand?
Yeah, I
So-
understand. I understand.
Is with both cases, whereas you can have a woman or man, I should say, both sides, where they go out, they enjoy themselves with their friends, they're loyal. You understand? If somebody come out and they let them know, well, hey, I with this person, or I have this, I have my significant other or whatever, I ain't really not on that. You understand? But it all boils down on if two people get together and start in a relationship. This is why you have to know the person. You understand? Because if you don't know that person, like if you don't know how that person is, like how they just look in the morning, what's their attitude like? If you don't know these certain things, how they go be around certain fellas when you're not around, or certain women when
Because at the end
you're
of the
not
day,
around,
you can't take a woman or man from the streets and bring them into your house. It's just not gonna work. You think you could change them, but big dog, I tell you, you cannot change them. That is the nature.
I would say is change. Change is something that has happened where, how I could explain it, like, alright, like as I was saying earlier, right? A woman could say she wants a good man, or a man might say he wants a good woman, right? And when they get them, they're not too sure what to do. But sometimes they just look into themselves and be like, I want to improve myself, or I want to change for this person because I know this person is a good person now, but
But
So-
you see, people like that don't really people with that type of sentiment don't exist in this world. Like that is the 1%. Like be real. Nobody not gonna say, nah, this person not a good person, I have to change for them. Nobody doing that no more. Like be real. It used to happen, but now, boy. But anyway, back to them. Don't put you on game, right? Don't put you on game, right?
Mm.
So I just friends. You know, I have plenty friends, right? If you're watching the video, then you know who I'm talking about. But you know, don't make it look like that. But yeah, so this guy, you know, he raised up a chick, you know. You know, things start going good with them, you know. He now come out of a relationship, he going on up in the next one with this year, right? Before I went into relationship, they was dealing, you know, friends or whatever, you know. And that type of thing on the low, okay, cool. Now I watching them and I was like, dog, know what you're doing, right? I know what you're doing, right? So boom shot now. They start doing now they in a relationship. Cool. I see my boy still fiending on the outside doing what he had to do. You know, respect. That's his life to live, you know. If he wants to, you know, be in a relationship and deal with other girls, that's he.
Yeah.
You know. I can't tell him what to do. I will do that. But that's his business, right?
Because sometimes you might tell a person, hey,
yeah. No,
they wouldn't.
I'm not telling you
they
nothing.
Might actually be upset with you because they will think that you don't understand.
You're a big man, don't handle your scene.
Like,
you
why
understand?
you telling me that?
You handle the scene, you grown. I didn't even tell him nothing, right? No. Push come to shove, now the girl end up moving in your house. Woo. Now let me tell you something, man. Living with somebody and dealing with somebody on the outside is two different
things. It's two different things.
To live with a person, you can see things that might not mesh with your spirit also. That's why you really have to know somebody before you know, marry them or engage to them or, you know, even decide. You have to know that person like the back of your hand because you don't know if you can live with that person. Like, I have simple things. I'm a simple person. I have things that just irk me that other people just do. And I see them doing it. And because I, you know, come over after them house, they're like, Jesus Christ. Excuse, you know, some things I just can't deal with. Same thing. This man is OCD, germaphobe, type shit. If this man come to live in my house, he dead. He cannot exist around me. So living with somebody and, you know, dealing with somebody outside from a back to the topic, back to the main point, I'll play on game, right? So now, boom shot, the living together thing. Shorty going out. Remember, they wasn't living together. She wasn't in her own house. She was in her own house before. Now she in her house, right? Shorty going out. She going out. Boom. The night she going out. 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Come back 3 o'clock in the morning. Bed change. Go on the next party again. Boom. Come back 9 o'clock. Bed change. Boom. Going to work. You see the problem there, right? No. She thinking it normal, right? But my friend,
she survived.
My friend steaming. Well, you know we got chat. My friend brain steaming. He had hot. Cause how you could go a party, come back 3 o'clock in the morning, go on next party, and after that party you come, go to work, and even tell me, even talk to me nothing, and then go on to work normal. That's not normal behavior. But to she it normal because why?
She accustomed.
That's how she does it.
Yeah.
Boom shot. Okay. That incident go on the deal with that. Boom. I don't even know if they deal with it. Honestly, I don't know. But I believe they deal with it because no way or in have a relationship going on or in deal with that. But you know.
Talk about it.
Yeah. But I'm more game, right? Boom. Remember the living together. I know. My girl go invite he to a party. He can't go because of the area or whatever. Now I live in a certain place. And that place close to where I live in, and I don't go there. So she invited me, and he like, oh hell no, I'm not going. But in his mind, she do it on purpose. No, I'm not taking no sides. I'm very neutral on this.
Right.
In his mind, she do it on purpose because no way you could invite me to a party that I cannot go.
Yeah.
That making no sense. And you going? If it was me personally, I'm saying, hey, girl, stay home. We not. If we not going, no party. You understand what I'm saying? It's only a form of respect, but you know, boom shot you at the party. 2 weeks later, relationship done. Now this girl still living in this boy house, but the relationship done. She had nowhere to go because why? That was, you know, the plan.
Yeah.
She come to live with Boo. She come to live with Pookie. And now she in the house, and you know, it's awkward. Because why? She on the phone with her next girl in the bedroom and she outside sleeping on the couch.
Imagine normal for them. I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to show you what you're doing. What is a real man? You see, people that say man not supposed to cry and men not supposed listen. A real man will tell you his feelings. And after he tell you his feelings, that is the day. How to talk after that. That is what I believe. I will tell you my feelings, and after that, I don't have to tell you my feelings again.
We only human beings.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
and a quote unquote real man, when I don't tell you my feelings, I don't can bring that up again. Because you already know where I'm coming from. You know how I feel. I don't have to repeat that to you. You are not a child. You understand? You're supposed to remember that's how I feel about the situation.
Yeah.
From the time I had to repeat myself, you don't respect me. Alright?
Is it that or they're not listening?
Exactly. And if you're not listening, what? You don't respect me. You understand? So, you can't come to tell me because I follow my mother advice. Or I follow my sister advice, which was good advice by the way. Because at the end of the day, remember, these people who you're meeting all day, they are not a family. They don't know you like your family know you. And so if you have older, remember, your mother know you your whole life. You don't know your mother. You don't know your mother, she whole life. Your mother know you your whole life. Remember that. Think about it. Your mother know you from since zero, brother. Your sister, your older brother, them know you from since zero. You don't know them. You don't know what they've been through. But them know you. For sure. You understand? So, if they give you advice, listen to them. And I just listen. You see me? It's have a cheat code in life. You see, when the elders talk to you, listen, trust me. It will allow you to time travel because I might be 20, but I am literally, my age is literally from probably the 40s by now. Because why? I listen to these stories. 1 second. Yeah, I listen to these stories that other people tell me. Even down to this guy here. This guy pushed me ahead a big 5 years because why? He tell me stories, he tell me experiences, and you know what? I learn from them. I listen because why? Them thing push me forward. Listen, right? I could choose to make mistakes now because why? I have so much knowledge from other people, so much stories people share with me that if I see a situation, I have to be like, but it's just like what St. Louis tell me about. It's just like what Jerry tell me about. This person doing the same thing. History tends to repeat itself. The more knowledge you have, the more power you have. Literally, straight up. It's literally a code. Knowledge is power. You know why? Because history tends to repeat itself. Time tends to do the same thing over and over again. It might be different people, it might come in different forms, but trust me, it does.
It do, yeah.
Now, when this girl telling me, I a woman, because why? I listen to my mother advice and I don't have no life for myself. I just take people's advice. You know why? Because the same girl was using me. Like, be real. I buy lunch for her every single day. Every single day. And no one's like that. And because why? Yeah. And because why? Because sometimes, I say, nah, I don't care nothing.
Then he was in love with
you. No. I tell you, I choose to make that mistake.
How many man in love,
That was a choice.
No, but that how strong. When you love somebody, I believe that when you love somebody, right, you will do whatever you could for them no matter what. As small as it is, whatever you have, you will try your best to, you will feel like you will try to give them the world and you will try to, be there for them. You'll try to even provide for them, whatever it is. You'll try to love them as best as you could. Whether they're broken, whether they need to heal, whatever it is, you will try to.
Okay. That would be a topic for another day. See, love changes a person. Love can make a person do some crazy thing, right? But I want to get back to the topic. I want to finish this video to that person, right? But listen to me, right? Because I take my mother advice and my sister advice, and I was like, Sanchez, you are too soft. Sanchez, this and that and that. Sanchez, you need to focus. You're getting distracted. I know I was getting distracted. I didn't mind. I'm a hard-working person. I always focus. Wait just to get a little distraction, Wait just to wallow off a little bit, I can't regret that though. I do some things I shouldn't do, but no regrets. But because I listen to that advice and I buckle down, I lock that person off, the contact cease. As a woman, no. Because you can manipulate me as a woman, you're wrong. But as I say,
well, I would say for that, right? Sometimes, alright, like if you're watching in TV shows,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you might see where two couples, I'd say in couples, they will have a disagreement. And what it does do, then they will go either to their friend or to their family and say, well, you know, we had this disagreement and so and so. And the person will console them and tell them, you know, I think you should do this and you should do that. At the end of the day, even in reality, people that do that, they will either go to their best friend or good friend who
Yeah,
know them,
Mm-hmm.
who know them, whether it's a friend or a family, a close friend or family,
Yeah.
who know them, and they'll go to them and say, you know, this, you know, what you think about this, you know, this person, so and whatnot, and, you know, and they will give you advice. Now, at the end of the day, is if they choose to take that advice and use it, because they could be like, they could listen, they could even ask, well, you know, what you think about this? They explain the situation, and they say, what you think about that? Now, they could get them advice, and it's up to them to really apply that advice.
And sometimes that
And
advice
use
will be
it.
good advice, but you know.
Yeah. And so it's really a choice kind of thing, you know, but people do it. No
Yeah.
matter what, they will go and console their friend or their family. You know, people who close to them, people who know them. They will do that.
Real.
Whether you know, is a relationship, no matter what it is, right? It could even be something fresh, but you know, they will console the
of
people
course,
close to them to know
wouldn't
what
talk
to do.
Who wouldn't talk to their friends about certain
You know,
situations?
they will need advice.
But yeah, this is just a small talk about relationships in general, because I don't want to say women in general, because trust me,
Yeah.
human beings are the most, the awkward or the weird, either human or boy. But
I
yeah,
would say both sides. You know, even though I started off and I talked about a woman.
that's just an example, because
Yeah.
a man could do the same thing.
Yeah,
we
he
could do
could.
the same thing.
He could.
We don't want
He
to be
could.
prejudiced here, and everybody invited.
He could.
But anyway, this video already had into like 20-something minutes for you to watch long videos, like I think short. You know. But yeah, thank you very much. You know, I'll get the gold mask. I believe that should be it. Next time, I believe we should be coming back here. I don't know, maybe when I get a chance to make our next video. Okay.
You might see a new post.
We don't know. So let's Rica I.
And okay, will.
So let's Rica and Okay will back here. We out. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.